starts as the Blue Zerg player in the top right-hand corner representing TeamLiquid.net, the winner of the ESET UK Masters tournament at Insomnia 48. Let's see if he can close it out and take this series 5-3. We have Snute. His opponent spawns in the bottom left location of Cloud Kingdom in the red colors representing Quantic Gaming, took a very early 3-1 lead and has shown a lot of trademark aggression throughout this series, but more recently it hasn't been working out for him, losing 3 games in a row. Can he stem the flow and bring this series to an ace match in the best of 9? We'll find out. It is GSL finalist Hyun.
No 10 pools, no 6 pools, a very easy-going start to this game, which is something that I always love to see, especially in this series. We've seen so many quick games, cheesy games, and super early gases come down by both players that I am relieved to actually see what is probably going to be. Oh man, I was going to say that it was probably going to be a hat trick first out of both players, but then Snute comes in, drops down the assimilator, while Hyun, he's going to be going hatch first.
Wow, okay, so we do actually have a hatchery first. And a little bit of a rare sight here in the ZVZ matchup so far. I actually just noticed on the hatcheries where the larvae spawn, there's always just a little bit of blood on the creep. It's actually kind of disturbing. Like after they spawn for a bit, there's just a little puddle. The drones just move over it, they don't care. As we have got the gas now coming down for us. So we have hatchery into gas and then into pool. So he's going to want to try and get some speed up relatively early as well. But Snute, of course, will have that up earlier, starting that gas before starting his own pool.
So what is Snute gonna do with this? Is he gonna drop the Baneling Nest and be a bit of a Hyun, so to say? Gonna go super aggressive and try to end the game? No, he's pulling off his drones off the gas. That is what I was looking for. So he is going to be expanding behind this and play a bit of a straightforward, a straight-up game. Not going to be cheesy as Hyun was in the last series on Whirlwind. This is going to be an expansion out of Snute in just about a minute. He'll be throwing that down. Actually, he's putting his drones back in gas. What?
Whoa. Okay, so it looks like he is going to go for the hatch as well. But are we even going to see any drones come out of that hatch? Are we going to see a Baneling Nest come down and then possibly just non-stop Zergling Baneling? Could this be a thing? Yes, it looks like it might be. So he's putting the natural expansion down. The Queen is going to try and ward away this Overlord, which is important because he doesn't want him to see the gas timings, if possible. And this Overlord's going to see that the natural's gone down, but Hyun should be able to see that it's very, very late compared to his own. Now, is Snute going to go non-stop aggression, Lenny? What do you reckon?
This Overlord is so important, Durasar. On the left side of Snute's base, it is about to see the gas geyser, and it's going to see more than 100 gas has been mined. He clicks it. He's going to click it in a second, and he will see, hey, there's a lot of gas mined of that extractor. That's wrong. So I'm going to drop my own Baneling Nest in defense, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Alright, and Snute moving out across the map now. He's making nothing but lings as it currently stands. The hatchery, it is natural, is about 90% of the way complete as Hyun is inching towards completing his own Baneling Nest. So once he does that, this is basically going to be a massive night fight.
It is. It's once again going to be one of those skirmishes. Actually, Snute is defying all rules of ZVZ here, and he's making 6 workers. Wow. And Hyun has just made like 15, 16 Zerglings.
Now Snute hasn't seen the Baneling Nest. I'm trying to work out what Snute might have seen to prompt him to make those workers. And obviously Hyun knows that potentially this massive wave of Lings and Banelings is incoming. So that's why he made all those Zerglings. That makes sense. Maybe this is mind games coming out of here from Snute. Show enough Lings to scare Hyun and then immediately drone up. Is that going to work though? This counterattack could be huge. I don't know, Kev.
I don't know, Cap. We're gonna have to see how this works out. Harston did the best impersonation ever, as we see Hyun trying to do as much damage as possible. Snute, he misses his 2 Baneling detonations. There we go, the drones.
That was unbelievably bad, unfortunately. Those 2 Banelings basically did nothing, and the 4 Banelings from Hyun did a world of good, and the worker supply is currently 35-24 in favor of Hyun. This is not looking good for Snute.
That's to say the very least, man. He is in some trouble. This is pretty much the situation we were in last game, but in reverse roles. This time, Liquid Snute is down so far. They're going to be so far behind in attack. He's going to see the lair morphing and the gas mining. He's going to see the drone count, and he is going to be feeling pretty bad because he is so far behind right now. Down 11 workers. He starts his own lair, but he doesn't really have anything to... He doesn't have enough drones to really support lair play. I think his only hope... I don't know what his only hope would be. What do you think would the best option be for Snute in this situation?
I think his only hope is to get up to a situation where he is 20 Mutalisks less than his opponent on inferior upgrades and then land the world's best fungal growths.
That might be. He can just stay on 2 bases till like 20 minutes, and Snute and Hyun can be on 3 bases, and then all of a sudden he hits a few good fungals and he might win the game.
That sounds like Wings of Liberty. Oh! Oh, that game was amazing on Star Station. I want to watch that again and again. That was incredible stuff, as we have here Liquid Snute going for his Roach Warren, but Hyun already has 10 Roaches on the way. He's going to try and pile on the pain here, and don't forget, Snute at the moment does have the worker lead. He's gone back up to 46 against 41, but he needs to hold on for a reasonable length of time now to make sure that Hyun doesn't get an advantage, because his army supply is going to be huge. So Snute needs to make these spine crawlers seriously count.
Yeah, he does. A little difficult hold coming up here for Snute. He is up in a worker count right now, so if he can somehow, magically, I want to call it, hold on to this push, he is going to be in an alright position. If he holds on, which he's probably not gonna, he's going to be in a good position. That's really all I've got to say about that. I mean, he has a few roaches popping out.
Oh, okay, good. 2 Banelings exploding for 4 down the start. That's a good start for Snute here, but he has to do a lot more than that, and here we go. The Roaches and the Lings popping up here for Hyun. Look at this endless stream of units now. Snute on 76 supply, Hyun on 85. And Banelings going into the mineral line. The drones, they're not going up the ramp. Oh, good God, so many of them going down, and there are still Banelings left over. This is looking like a train wreck, Lillian, and unfortunately Snute has a one-way ticket to the end of the line.
He's got a one-way ticket to the wreck. He's probably in the wreck right now. This game is absolutely over, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice attack here by Hyun, utilizing the economic advantage that he had into a mid-game timing. GG comes down by the Team Liquid player, and the series gets tied up.